Have you ever caught yourself in IELTS speaking test, knowing the right words, yet pausing too much, losing flow or feeling your confidence sink? Well, if I told you that there are 5 concrete strategies you can start using that will help you speak more clearly, more confidently, I tested these on my students and saw real progress. Stick with me and I'll show you what works. Here are 5 moves you will learn in this video. Number 1. Keep your speech flowing with smart connectors. Number 2. Deepen your answer. Go beyond one sentence. Number 3. Use vocabulary that shines, not just big words. Number 4. Mix your grammar like a recipe for flavor. Number 5. Pronounce with intention, clarity, rhythm, and attitude. Now let's start with the first one. Keep your speech flowing with smart connectors. What does this mean? Why does it matter? One of the official IELTS scoring criteria is fluency and coherence, which means the examiner is listening not just to what you say, but also how you link your thoughts, how smoothly you speak, even when you need a moment to think. So this is what you should try. Learn 5 to 10 natural linking phrases like on the other hand, what's more, in contrast, for instance, having said that, and use these in everyday speech. If you pause to think, don't stay silent. Say something such as, that's a good question, or let me think about it for a moment. Do this to keep the flow. You can practice speaking 2 minutes straight about a random topic. Let's say describe your hobby and what do you enjoy about it. You have to do this without stopping. Record, see where your pauses are. Alright, now let's see some example comparisons. The question is, do you like reading? Now a basic answer will be, I like reading. I read books and it is nice. It's not a wrong answer, but it's a basic answer. Let's see a better flow with connectors. I enjoy reading a lot. For example, recently I finished a novel that surprised me. On the other hand, I sometimes struggle to find time, but I always try to make at least few pages each day. You saw the difference. Let's move on to the second point. Deepen your answer. You have to go beyond one sentence. Remember this. Let's see why this will help you score higher. The examiners reward answers that do more than just respond. They want development. Your reason, your details, your stories. This shows you can think in English, not just repeat some memorized lines. It ties into the lexical resource and coherence. So what should you try? Always follow your initial answer with a reason and an example. Now you can use the 5W plus how method, which is who, what, when, where, why, and how to expand an idea. If you feel stuck, focus on one idea. That's easier to explain deeply instead of listing many shallow points. Now let's see an example. The question is, do you enjoy cooking? So the simple answer will be, yes, I enjoy cooking. Again, it's not a wrong answer, but it's a simple basic answer. Let's see a deeper answer. Yes, I really enjoy cooking. I feel it's a creative outlet after a busy day. Last weekend, I tried making Thai curry. Though I'd never cooked before, I followed a video. It turned out messy, but every step taught me something about balancing flavors. So see how you add a little bit of a story behind that idea. Now let's look at the third point. Use vocabulary that shines and not just big words. So why should you care about this? The lexical resource criterion looks for both range and appropriateness in your IELTS speaking section. Using impressive words helps if they sound natural, not forced. Examiners also prefer correct use of collocations, idioms, paraphrases. Remember this. Now let's see what you can try. Build a bank of topic vocabulary like natural environment, technology, travel. Build vocabulary around different topics and practice using them in sentences, not just memorizing them. You can also learn a few idioms or expressions, but make sure you fully understand them before using them. Instead of trying to force a rare word, choose words that express exactly what you mean. Better to be precise than flashy. What do you think? Let's look at example swaps. Instead of saying very good, you can say excellent, outstanding, or remarkable. Instead of saying big problem, you can say major challenge, significant obstacle. So you got the gist. I have made many such videos. You can have a look in my video section. Now let's look at point 4. Mix up your grammar like a recipe for flavor. Let's see why grammar variation matters so much. Examiners want to see grammatical range and accuracy. That means using a mix of simple and more complex sentence types, relative clauses, conditionals, passive, wherever appropriate, and doing so with fewer errors. So what should you try? Each time you speak or record, try inserting at least one more complex sentence, maybe a conditional. Like, if I had time, I would, and then you can fill in the blank. Or a relative clause. The book that inspired me, and then you can go ahead. So you're getting the gist of how you're supposed to start practicing. You can also review your own recordings. Notice frequent grammatical mistakes, for example, verb tenses, subject-verb agreement, and correct them next time. Don't try to perfect grammar always. Accuracy is important, but honest mistakes are okay. Consistency and range are what help. Okay? Now let's look at point number 5. Pronounce with intention, clarity, rhythm, and attitude. So why is this so powerful? Pronunciation isn't about sounding like a native speaker. Very important point. It's about being understood easily, using correct intonation, stress, linking, and rhythm. It's one of the IELTS criteria. Clarity plus confident delivery can make a big difference. So what you should try? Shadow native speakers, which means you can listen to a short audio, a podcast, or an interview, then speak along with it, copying their stress and rhythm. Focus on words you often mispronounce. Record them, slow them down, compare with correct pronunciation. This is a very, very important point. You can also slow down just slightly if you rush. When you speak in a fast way, you can just slow down the pace. Clarity often suffers when speed is too high. You can use your body language, your facial expression, if you're doing a face-to-face or a video interview, to project confidence. It influences voice and delivery. So those are the 5 moves that made a difference for my students, and I have seen them move up by at least half a band or more. Here's what I challenge you to do this week. Pick just one of these areas, say connectors or pronunciation. For 10 to 15 minutes each day, practice with focus. Record yourself, listen back, adjust. At the end of the week, let me know about your genuine progress. If you found this useful, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, and share this with someone who's preparing for IELTS. Tell me in comments which of these 5 feels easiest, which feels hardest, and let's help each other get better. And always remember, you are my rock star and you will be a champion soon. See you in the next video. Bye.